Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. Puck is dropped. We're underway, and I've been looking forward to this one all day. Grabs it in his own end. Long pass up ahead to center. Puts it on net. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Kapanen's lugging the puck. Quick shot. Oh, puts it wide. Moves it on over to Uenishin. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Broken up from behind. And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck. Evanishin's got it behind his own net. Tries to feed it over to Sizik. And he takes the pass. And a good solid hit on that play. He's in all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Las Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Oh, what a scores! He shoots! He scores! Las Vegas strikes first here in this one, although it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while as the latter half of the first period, but that goal creates adrenaline. Adrenaline creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. And you can bet that they'll be on all cylinders firing in this next faceoff.
And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Takes it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. And he easily stops that one. Kapanen's got the puck in his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Big play inside the defensive zone. Evanishin's taking it from his own end. Las Vegas plays it against the boards. Big time save and a big time shot. And that pass is redirected. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Feed to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there.
A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
In the final moments of this period, Las Vegas leads it. Nothing. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The setters will glide into the dot. The Icebreakers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Kapanen's going to play it from the back of the cage. Slides the puck over. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Chance in front. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Moves it quickly over to Cizik. Takes the return feed. Nice zone entry from the middle. Makes some space. And that puck leaves the zone. And he takes the feed. Coughs it up at center. Las Vegas gains a hold of possession. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Slides it across. Nice feed from the boards. Las Vegas takes possession along the wall. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Delayed penalty coming up here. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
And here he comes from center. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Icebreakers win it in the defensive zone. Las Vegas has it near the wall. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Confidence got it along the wing. Didn't get all of it, but just got enough of it with the trapper. Cizik stick handling in his own zone. Bumped off the puck. Takes it at center. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. From point blank. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. The Coats carry it along the wall. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Confidence won the draw, and they're on the attack. What a stop! Las Vegas has possession of the puck. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. A chance for the win! Strong use of the puck. He might have a step here. He's in the clear! Stopped and will play on!
Oh, he's so frustrated at that. He wanted to be the hero and convert in overtime, James. Instead, you see the frustration on him.
And it's a quick pass to Cizik. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot! Oh, a clutch save! Taken along the wall by Lee. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Steps into all of that. For the win! Scores! They win it! There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Las Vegas might have lost this game on paper, but the execution, they still found a way to win.
Well, yeah, I mean, the analytics don't always predict the outcome, do they, James? And they had a hot goaltender and some good defensive structure because they were overwhelmed. But they were able to translate into some opportunistic offense and win this hockey game.
fun that much. Hello, hello.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Nighthawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Handles the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the late going of the frame, still scoreless in this one. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Grabs the puck behind the net. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Great defensive effort with the strip. He's got a step. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
The Icebreakers cross the line and gain the zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Scoops up the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Lehman's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, and a 10-bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out. Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Feeds it over. They've really got him on their heels here now.
Ahí.
The Icebreakers have it now. Slides it over with pace to Devil. The Icebreakers played along the boards. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. Off the draw, they take possession.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Dishes it off. Stanley's got it in the defensive zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. Oh, look at this. And he loses control of the puck. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Passes it over. Oh, what a save in front.
Wagner's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. All alone. Oh, hits the post, tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot.
Breakaway.
One more time.
And he was ready for that one. Scooped up along the wall by Gathers. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass to Gathers. Here's a blast. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And will reset things after that icing.
Wagner's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Offensive zone face-off here. This is a real opportunity for them.
Yeah, it's an icing call. No one can change, and they can recognize that their opponent is vulnerable. They need to attack the net. The goaltender looks gassed.
Nice poke check. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. We got a penalty coming up here. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
Gathers wins the defensive zone faceoff. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Takes the feed from his netminder. Gathers brings it in. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Denied that one. Quick pass across to Devil. Oh, look at this chance. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Gathers plays it against the boards. From point blank. Oh, what a save in front.
Jesus
Trying
Christ.
to shake loose. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. The Nighthawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it to Gathers. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. And he slides it quickly to Stanley. In all alone. Goes stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wagner.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize?
Kurwa, pierdolona
Well, I
szmata,
guess they
jebana.
weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Icebreakers have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Shirley, I think there was a moment where
3 godziny temu.
Kurwa, graj do chuja.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. And there's the puck drop. Enough talk. It's time to find out what this is all about. Hard hit frees up the puck. Through center along the wing. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Aki. And that's off a stick. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Scores! Let's go!
I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're hounding the pucks, and you're not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he takes the dish. With the stop. From behind the net. Tampier's got the puck against the boards.
No,
Here's a shot.
kurwa.
Puck
Ja
picked
cię
up by
pierdolę.
Strand. And she shakes off a check. All alone. And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Strand's been in tight all night, but unable to convert. She's been all around it, but she's frustrated. You can't get discouraged, though. You're getting to the right place at the right time. Eventually, it's going to find itself in the back of the 4x6.
Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Ninth Wonder's got the puck in the defensive end. She handles the pass. There's another for the hit parade. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Loses his balance on the play. Puck moved over to Strand. Picks off the pass. They've got numbers here. Delayed penalty coming up. There's the whistle. Penalty shot. Lee's got the puck, and here he comes. Makes the stop under pressure. Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 the score. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Tempier's in now. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Look at this. She scores!
Kurva, tiedä, tupa kurva.
Wow! That's just an incredible shot, James, that sends the water bottle flying. I mean, it gets air. She does a fantastic job on her edges here, James.
Edmonton's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next two shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Tempier's got the puck in their own end. On the attack along the boards. Passes it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Hamburgers win that offensive zone face-off. Puts the puck on net. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
Tempier's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
And he sidesteps the check there. Lets it go!
Let's go, kurva. Let's go.
Back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to
Thank you, the
execute.
pass.
That's 2 in a row. Well, he gets all of this one-timer, doesn't he, James? I mean, his one leg is almost on the ground as he bears down and lets it rip.
The Hamburgers win possession here in the open ice. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Shakes off the coverage. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Tempier's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Sends it out in front. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Oh, here we go. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. And he takes the feed. Delayed penalty coming up here. Shot! Goalie's at the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Finds some space in the corner. Shot! Oh, puts it one! And look at this, they're calling a penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Misses the net on the penalty shot. Oh, he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, it's not often you get a penalty shot and the opportunity to be the hero in a game. Certainly a tight stick sent that one wide.
Fires it! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
He's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Deflected away, nice defensive use of the stick there. swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Tempier's got the puck. The Hamburgers will play it from the defensive zone. Shakes himself free. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Look at her go. Shot. And that's off the glove and will play on.
James, I thought she was going to lose this puck a while ago. I mean, the coverage is right on her. She's getting jostled. She's getting shoved around. But she comes right back to that center point of gravity.
He scores! There's the hat trick.
Thank you.
And let him rain chapeaus.
Yeah, Rain Chapeaus is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time. But, man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Tempier's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. And look at that penalty coming up.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Clutch save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
Tempier's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. And it is all over with this one. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm Nhl26 Ps5. So glad you could join us. Let's go. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there. Sends the pass over. Here's a shot. Pierce trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible.
Oh, off the outside of the frame!
Pierre's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
There's
Hey, the fucking goalie there.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Scoops up the puck now. Pierre's got it in their own zone. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And
off the iron.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Pierre's looking to break out. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Slides it across. Comes up with the steal. Puck grab by Schultz. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. He's got a little jump. He's in. Slides it across. Great save. Makes a save with the glove.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Cuts into the paint. And he's peeling off to regroup. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save. Gordon found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Oh, here we go. Solid check to slow him down. Quick feed to Schultz. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Pierre's got a hold of the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Skates in behind the cage. Jordan's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period.
1T.
The game is still scoreless.
Left side.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Duncan's got it in the defensive end. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. Dishes it to Duncan. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Tap dances around the check. Scores!
Yeah,
No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. The Hamburgers get a hold of the draw. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here we go, odd-man rush. The Hamburgers have it behind the net. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right.
Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. Pierre's got a hold of the puck now. The Hamburgers gain the zone. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Hamburgers work it through center. Sends a pass over. Shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Sends it ahead to Schultz. Cutting to the slot. Scores! The Icebreakers finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And off the face-off, they take possession. Duncan's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Takes a shot. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. Penalty coming up. There's the whistle. Look at this penalty shot.
Sorry.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. And nearing the big save, and breathe that sigh of relief. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers start with the puck in their own end. Into the attacking end. Goaltender in front, puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Icebreakers are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Frees the puck up with the steal. Loses the coverage there. Along the half wall with the puck. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Feeds the puck up to Duncan. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
And that play's neutralized. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And a great save. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the final horn, and here we go. Well, Cheryl, considering that you won more than a few gold medals playing good D, you must love a game like this when the
Kurwa, mam szczęście, że kurwa nie zmieniłem kurwa loadoutu. Cię kurwa zniszczył. Pał kurwa i jebana.
These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cybulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And they score!
Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
The Icebreakers finally break through here in period number 1.
It's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
Slides the puck across to Jordan. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Lehman's all over that shot and makes an incredible
scores. I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James, and who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
The Hamburgers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win, because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Puts it on net. Absolutely no fear. No, he scores. He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's and that's a goal.
Well, coaches today are spending so much time on a detail of the game, stick position, and it's evident and on display right here. It's stick position and anticipation. Good defense and interception leads to offense in that beautiful goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, Tampier's got a 1-goal lead. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. The Hamburgers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they send it right back to him. On the one-timer. Oh, excellent play and goal there.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that.
Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. This is a primetime example of not taking the...
The Icebreakers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Scoops up the puck here. Lays the body. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Icebreakers come up with the defensive zone draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Hamburgers looking against the half wall. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Here's a shot. Scores!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, everyone on the bench is up on this one, James. I mean, great speed to be able to break away from the pack, and then you get in all alone with a goaltender, and you got the poise and patience to outweight the move, and I just love the execution to finish off the deke.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Sends it out front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
This is a tough goal for the goaltender as he's all over the map here. Swimming in his crease, can't find the puck, and the puck goes in.
Pierce even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Solid body contact. Moves it quickly over to Duncan. Here's the pass. Pierce in transition. The Icebreakers gain possession. Pierce got the puck against the half wall. The Ice trying to shake the defender. All alone. He scores! What a shot!
Well, this is just a fantastic goal, and no panic at all as he's in on the breakaway. Listen, he earned the opportunity, but he executes. He delivers a beautiful deke and puts it in the back of the 4x6.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. That's an incredible save here. It's post-to-post, but how about the power to be able to move laterally that fast to make that save?
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Quick shot! Great chance and an even better save!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Lets it fly. There's the whistle, and the official is signaling for a penalty shot.
When you're off to the races on a breakaway, free and clear, and you get hooked from behind, it's going to be a penalty shot all day long.
Jordan's got the puck, and here he comes. Shot Howe scores! Well, he called his shot on that one.
Yeah, so confident, right, James? And you have to be when you're on a penalty shot. You got to know what you're doing. You can't be indecisive, and you got to bury it. Well executed.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Receives the pass. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. What a steal in his own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, what a glove save there.
Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. She takes the feed. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Moves into the slot. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hattie. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
He's off! Oh, and it goes off one of her own teammates in front. Oh, and that doesn't go well. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. In the final moments of this period, the Hamburgers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. The Icebreakers win the draw. Pierce got possession of the puck. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Schultz, he might have a step here. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Pierce got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the pass. To the low slot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
And in a flash, we are all tied up.
It shows you how quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. Takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Big time hip check there. That's how you're trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. What a save on the play.
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Turns it away on the slap shot.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways, but that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Icebreakers win the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pierce got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Makes his presence known on the ice. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Big time save and will play on.
Oh, that's enormous, James. He's doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle. Penalty shot. He could end it here. Fires it, and he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Duncan's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Icebreakers take it across the line. Scores! Your overtime winner! EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Hamburgers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes control of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. To his teammate. Tim Pierce got the puck. Oh, smart heads-up read. And he slides it quickly to Schultz. The Hamburgers take possession here in the open ice. Takes the feed at the back end. Puts it on net. Great save with the stick. Scores! Let's go!
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck beats the goaltender clean.
Tim Pierce won it. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Tries to tuck it in. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Tim Pierce extended their lead to 2 here in the late stages of this opening frame. What a period.
Yeah, an incredible period. They've had momentum, and they've really held possession in the play. They've worked hard on the puck, and he
scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take...
Far out!
Tempere's players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just fired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all.
Moves the puck. Refs aren't, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
You're on a breakaway.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And we'll get a faceoff after the offside call. Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. Tim Pierce won the draw. The Hamburgers have it now. There's the physical side. Lead pass ahead. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Rocked him. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save. Takes the feed at the point. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Tim Pierce got possession at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. That's picked up by the D. Grabs the puck behind the net. Oh, hit on the play. Moves to the middle. Oh, what a save. Picked off. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Takes the return pass. Moves it around. Oh, what a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Lucas wins the faceoff. Long lead pass up the center. Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Plays the puck up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great
It's
one.
in the back of the net. He scores!
I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And, I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
Tim Pierce gained possession along the boards. From the right side, takes the pass. Drives to the sweet spot. Tim Pierce looking to break out of their own end. Unable to reach that one. Great burst of speed to come up with it. On the one-timer, makes the save with the glove. Denies him again. One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Opening face-off just moments away. The Icebreakers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Handles the puck at the point. He got all of that one.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that. Never forget sitting in a dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
And he connects with the long ball. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Oh, he stopped it. Wow.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Hammers the shot. Turns him away. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. Oh, absolutely hammers him. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Here he is, takes the shot. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. The Nighthawks ready to go on the attack. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. LeCavalier's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Levels him against the wall. Takes the feed. The Icebreakers have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Icebreakers playing along the wing. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
And he sidesteps the check there. Picks off the pass. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
A chance for the one-timer, and he shuts the door again.
Well, that puck came hard.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one.
And he rings the post. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Shot! He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late. It's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence. You've got the momentum.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Wagner's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Takes it into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Broken stick at the worst time. Wagner's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Taken by Laine. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Feeds it over. Big time stop. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he lowers the... He might have a step here. All alone. Puts it wide of the net.
Oh, that's a big missed opportunity, James. He was in all alone. He had more time than he thought and just whipped that one wide.
Handles the pass. Breakaway.
Bingo.
He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, and he whiffs. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. And he takes the pass. Slides by the check. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Nighthawks have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Shuts it down. What a stop. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Oh!
Another hit. He will scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Joseph's lugging the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Wagner.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
And that one's turned away. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Wagner's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
The Nighthawks have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Joseph's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Joseph's got it against the boards. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here in the late going of the frame, it's 2-1. And they win the draw in their own end. LeCavalier's got the puck in his own zone. Intercepted at center by Joseph. Here's a shot. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Wagner's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Icebreakers, coach, won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Takes that pass back at the point. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Laine. Lets it rip. Oh, and he denies him on the one-timer. Wow.
Wagner's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. And now he moves it quickly to Le Cavalier. Big-time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous, and you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Wagner's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
More than half the period left to play. The Nighthawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it. Moves it around along the half wall. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a chance. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Back at the point, he set it up. Blocked in traffic. In close. Fantastic save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here they come on the attack. And the keeper's going to play it. Feeds it up ahead. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit.
All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Oh, and a great save by Wagner. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Stops him cold. Le Cavalier's taking it from his own end. With possession along the wall. Drills him. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes it across the blue line. On the doorstep, backhander. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Nice feed from the right wing. Now a quick pass to Le Cavalier. Avoids the defender. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Here he comes, looking for the insurance marker. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
The Nighthawks haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to LeKevin. Thunderous collision on the play, and look at the bench set up. Loses the coverage there. And that's all she wrote on that one. Well, it's a big, shiny W in their EASHL debut. Couldn't draw it up any better, I'd say.
Yeah, it was perfect in terms of the end result. And when you look at this game, you saw the execution, the communication. Everyone is happy. I mean, the coaches, the staff, the trainers, all the personnel that put so much into this opening game.
History being made here tonight in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Nighthawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Here's a feed in front. What a chance when they can't connect. Gaining steam here on the attack. Joseph stick handling in his own zone. Works it across to Line. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Here they come on the rush.
Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done.
The Nighthawks get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
The Icebreakers have it now. Taken along the wall by Joseph. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Setting up behind his own net now. And he slides it quickly to Joseph. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Angles it over to Laine. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Laine. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Across the line from center. And he takes the feed. Lets it go!
Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And he lays him out with that collision. Joseph's got it along the wing. Sends a pass in front. Oh, and he keeps it here and makes the routine save. Quick shot. Denies him. He got all of it. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, what a save. And the D comes up with it. Oh, and that's intercepted! Off the post! Oh, so close!
Lavin's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Slides it quickly to Mackey. Sidesteps the check. Denies him!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Joseph's won it in their own end. Laine's got it in the defensive end. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Offside the call, will get a reset. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Winnick's got it in the offensive zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds.
They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, look at this. And he turned that one aside. Handles the puck. Quick pass to Joseph. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Icebreakers were a little unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want, but it's about converting on those opportunities. Now, they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
Here's a centering pass, and that's stopped. Does it again with the stop.
Lehman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Shot! Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Nighthawks are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. The Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Circles back to center ice. Here they come on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Here's a chance to the middle. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers. The Nighthawks are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Drives to the paint. Takes the puck. And he takes the dish.
The Icebreakers weren't ready to play right from puck drop. Now they find themselves halfway through this game, and the only good thing is they've got some time left to try and claw their way back in, but it's got to start now.
He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Moves it to Holmes. Winnick's going to play it against the half wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And that one's blocked. They'll keep it on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Line A. And he takes the feed. Let's move to the middle. Picked off in front. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! And there's the hat trick and let those chapeaus fly.
And he Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
And they win that neutral zone draw. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Takes a shot, makes the save as that goes off the glove.
Wagner's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Takes a shot, stopped with ease. Holmes has it in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Winnick's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Icebreakers coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battles. They haven't competed. And as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
The Nighthawks have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Winnick's won the draw here in the defensive zone. McKee swooping in on the attack. Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. They've got the defense outnumbered, and that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gets in front of it. They score, and if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over.
Along the half wall with the puck. Hammers the shot. Turns aside that blast.
Winnick's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Drives it to the crease, and he elects to explore his options. Denies him on the slapper. The Icebreakers gain possession. Now he slides it up to Laine. Can't get a hold of that pass. Holmes takes the puck. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
Makes the save.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Moves by the Czech. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Wagner.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
The Icebreakers can't believe they're
In all alone on the breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
The Nighthawks are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Joseph's won it off the faceoff. The Icebreakers take it along the wing. Feeds the puck over. Shuts it down. Oh, and he makes another save.
Joseph's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it in desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Blast from the blue line. And that's blocked. Stopped by the goaltender. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Answered the call there. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. McKee's ready for the penalty shot. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. You don't see that very often as the official blows the play dead. Winnick's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
The coach will be happy with the no-quit attitude with that late deliverance of a hit. But listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
The Icebreakers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. From the point, they take control of it. The Nighthawks will play it from the corner. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Nighthawks win the draw. Oh, wow! Fires it on net. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
The Nighthawks offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Handles the pass at center. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save with a glove!
Mackey's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
And this one is all over as the final horn sounds.
You know, I think this team, obviously, it's a loss, but I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish chemistry right away, and often that takes time, James. With a little more practice, a few more games under their belt, I'm sure they'll get a W.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Passes out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Sends the pass over.
Oh,
he
don't cry.
destroys him on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And now it's grabbed by Olsen. Oh, he rocked him on the play. Oh, it goes right up the post.
The Icebreakers get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
The Nighthawks trying to shake loose. Stones him on the breakaway. Hammers it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on net? What a stop by Wagner.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wagner's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Breakaway, he scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Taken by Laine. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Back to the blue line. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a hit. You might say they reached the end of the road. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. He's got a little jump. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Icebreakers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Grabbed along the boards by Line. The Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Layman's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. The Nighthawks win the defensive zone face-off. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Makes a move in front. And he opts to wait for more support. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. All alone! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Receives the pass. They've got some momentum here. And not much on that one. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Puck scooped up by Line. Moves it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And sends it just out of reach. He got all of that one. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Quick feed to Line. Hammers it on net. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Headman pass. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wagner.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Nighthawks have it now. Enters the offensive zone from the left. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight.
We got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Picks up the puck. Grips it and rips it. Blocked in traffic. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Icebreakers need to keep their foot on the gas. They have the majority of the shots in this one, and they haven't been rewarded yet, but they've had some high-danger chances. It'll go in eventually if they continue to put it towards the net.
Sends it across. him with the paddle save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Nice lead pass from the goaltender. The Nighthawks are in transition. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Unloads a shot. Made the stop on the play. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick shot. That's not going to fool them. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Feeds it across. Here's a chance. He scores.
Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Oh, look at this chance. Huge steal in his own end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Laine. Here they come on the attack.